Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the Front Porch on the second day of July. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Ryan Fuller in there. We calling him Chester right now. He's hopping along, but he looks like he's doing pretty good on that old knee he just had operated on last Friday. July is here, baby. And so is Reverend Michael Waldrop. River of life is flowing this morning, sounds like.
Yes, sir. How you doing there, Mr. Kenny Dean?
Doing good. Are you ready for the 4th?
I believe so. We're making plans, for Friday. We're getting ready for that up there at the school.
Right.
And then, of course, we hadn't really made any actual plans for the 4th of July for ourselves yet. We just probably going to be a day of recuperation.
Yeah, the 4th is going to be that could be a very relaxing day for you. Well, it looks like the weather's going to be okay tomorrow. Right now there's really no chance of rain, but we're getting rain every day. But it just kind of pops up.
Yeah, just a little bit here and there. I heard the thunder yesterday, and I think we just got a few drops.
We did.
We're at, but yeah, it's just like that this time of year for sure.
Well, buddy, it's been a good week, and we thank you so much for being with us this week. And if you can join us at 8:20 for the Friday show, which will also air on Monday. We go air the Friday pre-record for Friday and Monday. So if you can join us at 8:20, we would appreciate it. But we'll go ahead and turn it over to you right now.
Okay. Well, this week we've been talking about life on Lake Martin, and especially for those that ever go out on the lake and things, but also, just applies for summertime. What I wanted to share today and is this: don't forget the sunscreen. And, because like I said, if you spend a day on the lake or even out in the sun like it is right now, you definitely don't want to forget to put some sunscreen on. And so what I thought I would do, just give you a couple of thoughts, I think, some applications we can make about applying sunscreen, some applications we can make to our spiritual life. Number one is this. The thing about sunburn is that you usually don't notice it while it's happening. The damage is taking place little by little, but it's not until hours later that you begin to really feel the effects. And the same thing in our spiritual life. We don't notice maybe the gradual effects of worry or temptation or bitterness or something else that's going on in our life, compromise, until it begins to take toll on our hearts. And the Bible says in Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So that's important that we make time for the Lord, so that we're not caught off guard, and make preparation. Another thing about sunscreen is you'll look on the bottle, it says reapply often, especially if, you get in and out of the water. You're told to reapply it every few hours or a couple hours. And the same thing on our spiritual life, Sunday preaching or maybe just a single day in God's Word, it's not going to be enough to carry us indefinitely. So we just need to continue to stay close to the Lord and stay in His Word. A couple other things, crowds can fool you. I found this to be true in my own life, and a lot of people as well, is that people tend to, maybe hot outside, but if it's cloudy, they tend not to put sunscreen on because they think they won't get burned. But, we've learned through research about the UV rays and all that. So, and the application we can make there is sometimes we just think we're only vulnerable during life's major storms. But temptation and situations come up in our everyday lives that we don't need to let our guard down. And here's the last thing about sunscreen I'll make application to. Sunscreen doesn't remove the sun. In other words, it doesn't eliminate the sun, but it does help protect you while you're in it. And in the same way, following the Lord doesn't remove every hardship from your life. He doesn't promise a life without trials, but he does promise to be with us through them and to give us strength and peace and wisdom when we need it. So, again, apply the Word of God like you would sunscreen, like the Scripture says, there in Proverbs 4. Again, above all else, guard your heart. Everything you do flows from it. And, the best use of sunscreen is not after you've been burned, but before the potential of being burned. So, anyway, that's the thought for the day that I thought I would share with everyone.
What a great way to apply that, just to kind of turn it around, and it fits right in with the sun that we're out in right now. I was kind of thinking about what you were talking about. Yesterday, I was talking about make sure you don't get dehydrated. Well,
yeah.
I went to Dr. Edwards yesterday, or Jennifer, and because I've been a little wobbly, and I was dehydrated, and I'm up here preaching it. But and I got to thinking, I hadn't drank that much water, but lately with my walks, I've just been soaked because it's been so dead blame hot. So I'm putting this Pedialyte or some kind of a electrolyte in my water now. So even if you're just walking around, it can happen. Low sodium.
It does. I even had an app on my phone at one time, and I probably need to put it back on there, especially this time of year, just to remind me to drink water.
Wow.
So, anyway, yeah, it's very important, because you don't like the headaches, and you definitely don't want to get to the point where you have to get into the hospital and have to have an IV and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, definitely keep hydrated and keep the sunscreen and, stay safe.
One thing they were talking about when they were taking my blood yesterday, and I never have a issue with them getting, finding a vein, but they were having a hard time finding a vein, and they said that's part of being dehydrated. So even if you're just kind of walking around with not much good sense like me, make sure you're drinking plenty of water and Gatorade. That's always Powerades. But these next several days, it's not so much. It's not just when it's hot weather. Just about any time. I think we should drink a lot of water.
It is. It's good. Most of your body is made up of water, and so it needs to be replenished for sure.
Hey, with the Freedom concert tomorrow night, is there anything you need to update folks on for the last time?
No. At this point, I think, they've been pretty much advertising, it starts at 6, and, just come and have a great time together. Bring your pillows, blankets, not your pillows, but your blankets.
We don't want you camping out there.
Lawn chairs, and, and they'll have plenty of food and down there, so they ask you not to, bring your own cooler. Just
right.
Enjoy it and, have a great time together and be safe.
And River of Life will have a service on Sunday, correct?
Yes, sir. We start at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings, and again, we're going through a series right now about prayer, and and it's just good to learn about what the Lord said about prayer and how we can apply it to our lives, and just the importance of it's really so important. I often tell our people, something happens when you pray, will not happen if you don't.
Exactly right.
And so we really need to focus on that, because we tend to neglect it if we're not careful.
Yeah, and that's something you can just you make a habit out of it. We got plenty of maybe bad habits. That's a real good habit right there. So I would encourage. I'm like you. I encourage folks to pray.
That's right. When you do that, it's just like we talked about this morning. It's just like preparation, like sunscreen. It helps you when you're going through whatever you may face throughout the day.
Just like the Scout motto said, be prepared.
That's right.
All right, my friend, you have a great day. And again, if we hear from you 8:20, great. Have a great day.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, buddy. Bye-bye. Reverend Michael Waldrop getting our day started. Let's talk about the weather outside right now, because it's a factor right now. It's 73 degrees outside already. It's going up to 95, and you can bet your bippy it's going to feel over 100 degrees, the heat index. Tonight, another warm night, 73, mostly clear, so we're not really talking about any rain today or tomorrow. Going into the weekend, though, things change a little bit. 94 and 74 tomorrow. 4th of July, got a 40% chance of rain, 50% on, about a 50-50 chance Saturday through Tuesday, 90s, 70s at nighttime. It's summer. It's summer in the South, baby. That's all I can say about that. 5-day forecast brought to you by, I got a lot of things I could say about the Alex City Marine right now. I'm just going to tell you to go by there and check out their inventory. They're located in the Gap on Highway 280. They got tri-tunes, they got fishing boats. They got one for you down there at Alex City Marine. Eula Mays, man, I just got an update from Gary Tapley. Friday, this is their schedule for Friday, July the 3rd. Of course, they'll be open. No, they're closed on Thursdays anyway. They're scheduled for tomorrow. Eula Mays will not be open for lunch tomorrow, but they'll be open at 3 o'clock for dinner service, and they got a special tomorrow night. They have their ribeye sandwich for $10.99. It's delicious, and they got wing night again, $1 wing night at Eula Mays tomorrow night on Calhoun Street inside the square.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
And welcome back to the show. Hey, don't forget about 4th of July at the AMP. The Bank Walkers will kick it off. Fly By Radio, the band, they just play, I think they play about 4 different genres, 4 different decades of music. Concert starts at 6:30, gates open at 5:30, fireworks around 9, and an encore at 9:30. So that's going on this weekend. Andy Tucker's going on right here. He's going on right here, right now.
What's an encore on a fireworks show? You can't answer it, don't you?
I was thinking lay one on you.
You couldn't think of one quick enough.
Unless the band comes out and plays
one more song, or there's one more firework.
Let me tell you what. Last night I went down to Lake Martin Pizza and got a Hawaiian pizza, pineapple.
That's good, ain't it?
Red onion and Canadian bacon. It was absolutely delicious.
You wouldn't think sweets on a pizza would be good, but it's pretty good.
That's what Ryan and I were talking about it. And I just absolutely loved it. Blackberry Breeze, we had a good turnout last night. Blackberry Breeze played. The guys' harmonies are just absolutely.
They've been together a while.
They have, and you can tell that harmony. They're a tight band. But like I said, it was a good turnout down there. But again, congratulations to the 22nd anniversary or birthday of Kalijah Country on July the 1st. So, do you like pizza?
I do like pizza. I
like it every now and then.
Now they got a new one down there. It's expensive, but I think it's called a Philly cheesesteak. I think that's what I understand it is, and I can see that being real good.
I like Philly cheese. I like Philly cheesesteak. This is something I was talking to Bryant and Gene Jackson yesterday. They've been living in Edwards forever. In fact, I just found out yesterday they live right across from my friends Nathan and Celia Lee. And there's not many of those folks left. In
any of the old crew.
The old crew, the original crew. But I've always just thought the world of them. But he was a game warden, and he was a good game warden. He did his job.
He could catch you.
He could catch you. But he got talking about telephoning, fishing. Brian, if you don't mind, if you find a telephone that they used for fishing.
If I'd known you was gonna talk about it, I'd brought one.
Really, dead blame. In fact, I messed around in have a 6:30 guest, and I called Andy, and he's.
I'm last resort. That's okay.
No, you're the first. You're the first resort.
First of the last.
The first of the last. But I'm thinking, and then I thinking about telephone. So have you ever been telephoned?
Yes.
Did you catch any?
A few. There's a 3-bar and a 5-bar. 5-bar really hit them up good.
3-bar, okay, I'm learning something right now.
All right, saying mine's a 5-bar. But now I don't use it no more. And I tried something else Dana Powell gave me.
Dana Powell.
He had some kind of electronic device. He got it, because he was an electrician.
Oh, yeah, he probably made it himself.
Well, I went down after the river. I was by myself. I went down there and I put a DeWalt drill on it because you turn them by hand, to kind of like that. You turn it by that thing's glued on there.
No, it's.
But anyway, you turn it by hand. I said, well, I ought to get more electricity by cranking it with a DeWalt drill. I never caught a fish with it. I told Dana, I said, I still got that device too. I took
the one that Dana had?
The one that Dana gave me, and I took it back to the store and I said, now Dana, this thing's a dud. But I may have been doing it wrong.
But what is a cable? A 3-bar and a 5-bar.
It's got these here. He needs some duct tape. There's these. It looks like a horseshoe, Kenny, and you turn in that thing. You know what telephone is, don't you?
Yeah.
You talk on it.
Yeah.
It's the thing you talk on.
Like a walkie-talkie.
No, the thing you used to talk on it's antique. Ain't y'all have one on the wall in here?
We used to have one on the wall around here.
Well, anyway. It's got a knob.
I had one at the depot.
Yeah. All right. On Andy Griffin.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. That's the
one you're talking about.
That's
okay.
telephone. There's a 3-bar and a 5-bar, and it's got little horseshoes in it, and you're cranking this thing. All it is producing electricity, just like electromagnet. But you hook some wires to each end, and you drop some chains over in the water, and you're supposed to be around some sandy, rocky bottom, not mud.
Are you mostly
Catfish. That's what you're catching is catfish. And it don't kill them.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That's a 5 bar. Ain't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
So is it heavy?
Yeah, it's a little. It's not. No, you can tote it. But I mean, it's heavy because of them little things. But that's what that is.
And so you drop the wires over in the water.
You hook the wires to like a chain or something, and hook them over in the water, and it shocks the fish. Now, there's some devices legally that they shock the fish for testing. You know, testing the fish. You get the fish and you like environmental stuff or fish and game. They check fish. And but anyway, long story short is that you don't kill them, but you better have your dip net ready because if you don't hit it just right, you're gonna wake them up. All it does is stun them.
Okay.
Kind of like a stun gun. Yeah.
Do you know anybody that's ever been?
There's word is John Baker.
The late John Baker.
And Freddie Kaysen. And somebody else went tell. There's a good picture of it.
Oh, okay. Is that a 3 bar or 5
That's
bar?
5. Because you see them bars.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see the horseshoe thing you're talking about now.
But they went. They got caught, and I think Mr. Jackson got them. It was more than one game board. Got them, and the word is that while they was pretty intoxicated, and that while they wasn't looking, they went over and got the evidence out of the back of the truck or the game ward's trunk, and hid it. So when they got to court, they didn't have no evidence. Or when he got home to do that, whatever, they didn't have no evidence.
I be darned.
That's the word.
They were slick. They were slick.
Yeah. But, you know, it don't, the only thing it is you catch your limit in like 5 minutes. You know, so I think that's really the only thing, because you don't hurt nothing. Like I say, you don't kill them, you know, but you can catch some nice squealers.
I don't know. No, so this is okay. So I'm looking at a cable right here.
Yeah, now that's legal. They're legally doing it.
Okay.
They're checking. They're doing scientific studies on fish.
All right. So do they drop those in the water?
That's legal.
Okay. I'll be darned.
Now they came. Somebody in Auburn come up. The lake in front of us, you know, is called Lake Monahan. I call it a big pond, but that thing's 21 acres. We're in Daviston.
Yeah, that's Lake Monahan.
It's on the map as Lake Monahan.
I've never known that.
So everybody says I live on Lake Martin. I said, well, I live on Lake Monahan. Well, anyway, because Lake Martin's the backwater to me.
Yeah.
That's the back. Well, I'm going down to the backwater to catch me some fish, you know. Anyway, long story short, but anyway.
I've never known that as Lake Monahan. I know the Monahans.
They come up and done a study. And I think going to do it because they're going to stock it with Florida bass, I think. And I told them it'd be fine with me because right when we got the place, I put 4,000 catfish in there.
Really? Like fingerlings?
Yeah, fingerlings.
Okay.
And anyway, there's bass in there that long, Kenny. 7, 8 years old. It's so full of fish. It's so full of little bass.
How many acres is that pond?
21 acres.
Wow.
And they're gonna shock it, somehow stun it. They're gonna kill them, the bass, and they're gonna decompose in the bottom, and then they're gonna stock it with you know, with Florida bass and maybe some copper-nosed brim or something.
Yeah, there's your fishing story. We'll be right back. Salvation Army. Good morning there, boys and girls at Salvation Army. We're getting ready for the 4th of July. Maybe you're off today. Maybe you're off tomorrow. Maybe it's time to do some spring cleaning or summer cleaning. Well, clean it out and take it to Salvation Army. Make sure it's in good shape when it gets there, if you don't mind.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
During Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Jurassic Challenge, replace your system by July 31st, and you could win up to $2,500 back for the oldest HVAC system or $1,000 for the oldest water heater. Call Dixie and it's done. Spring has sprung, and it's the perfect time to refresh your garage door with Dixie Overhead Door. Get a $49 garage door tune-up or take $50 off any repair. Tune-ups are included for Dixie Cares Plan members. Call today for details.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
And boy, I'm telling you what, tomorrow night's going to be a big night at Russell Crossroads. Looks like it's going to be a good night for Jonathan Bloom. Anytime you got Jonathan Bloom playing, it's going to be a good night. It's a free event. Put that on your free event things to do. Jonathan Bloom at Russell Crossroads or Friday on the Green. Hey, also today, at the DM Russell Library presents Weather 101 by James Spann.
Mm-hmm.
James Spann's going to be there at 9 o'clock this
Got his
morning.
suspenders all tight.
He got them on real tight. Be there at 9 o'clock. Food truck, of course, at New Site Town Hall today. I'm not sure what food. I think they change it up. A different food truck every week. And then tonight at the Elks, you got bingo. The small pot's $800. The big old pot is $15.50. It gets started at 6:30.
What was that other thing on that bingo?
It It said
there's some other kind of.
let's daub the night away.
Okay, that wasn't what I was talking about. Something about.
When was the last time you went to play bingo?
Oh, a long time ago, but now we got it. Well, we're still on El Cacho. We got this thing you turn, and it had the thing in there, and it dropped it out. We actually had a bingo. We got a bingo thing.
Well, they got a new one recently.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about that.
So Mr. Benton visited yesterday. Mr. L.D.
L.D. Double D Benton.
In fact, I got me and
He stayed out better than an hour.
WW still talks about it.
Sure enough.
L. Dean is just one of those guys that he's so down to earth, honest with you. He and Matt Hare do a lot of conversing together.
Over at the shack.
At the shack. At the shack.
Yeah, when I go, so that's where I go. I take a beer. He ain't drank. I think he said yesterday he ain't drank no beer in 12 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I said, well, I will.
Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, Lordy.
What's your beverage?
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Okay. Okay.
I ain't got sense enough to drink nothing else.
It's amazing. Of course, I ain't had a beer and I don't know when, but it's amazing how many brands there are. Types.
And I didn't get one, but I don't think they would have let me. They might have. In Alan Jackson's bar, they got a beer with Alan Jackson on it. And I noticed there's some folks drinking, but now when you go to a bar, they open the can for you, or and if they sell you one of them screw off, they keep the top.
I wonder why.
I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of legality type thing, but I wanted to get remember Billy beer?
Oh yeah.
I used to have some Billy beer, but I wanted to get some and not open it. You know what I mean? You know, and just to have it. Like I got David a bottle of Alan Jackson's whiskey.
Last call.
I
saw that.
And I got me one just to put in the corner because I ain't never going to drink it. I told everybody in the family, I said, y'all can drink it when I croak. Yeah, the day I croak, y'all can hit you a hit. So.
Last call.
Last call.
Last call. And he also said he had different sizes. One was a little bit.
He did.
After these are songs.
And that's right. There was those you can... But now they do have this bottle had velvet around it because it said last call, but each one of them's got something else on them. Yeah, I think it showed it. Well, he had them on the counter.
They're making an album out of that. That last concert that you went to.
We're gonna be on. It's gonna be televised either on ABC, CBS. I think's what they said. So. It was outstanding. I can't tell you how good it was.
You said it was three rain, a big
two big rainstorms.
And nobody left yet.
And nobody left. Nobody left.
David McDaniel wants to get Andy to tell you about when he fell out of the back of the truck.
Oh yeah, I know which Dave McDaniel is.
Is that Sticks boy or is that Marvin's boy?
We was in Tony Jones's truck, Daddy's truck, Mr. Ray Jones's truck, and I really ain't sure exactly what happened. But I'm lucky to be alive. We had me and David had the same type of hat on. And it said, quit hell on the front of it. And mine flew off and I either went to grab it or dropped whatever. And I fell out the back. We were going down
who was driving?
Tony. And Brad was in the front seat with Tony. Me and Dave was in the back. And anyway, I fell out. We're going down the road about 30, 40 miles an hour. I fell out the back of the pickup truck and bounced down the asphalt. Gravel asphalt, not slick asphalt.
I can see you.
Anyway, I get up and I'm just in a daze. Like you don't know where I really am.
Ain't break anything?
No, didn't break nothing. But I come around and I reached back there and I said, oh man, my back's bleeding. I said, no, that's coming out your head.
Oh, really?
And I still got them scars back there. Had 9 stitches. Well, we went to Tony's house. Tony stuck the damn hose pipe in the hole. And he said,
you can't make yourself out here.
We better call Miss Peggy. So I had to call Mama, and they took me to the doctor, and I got me 9 stitches in the back of the head.
And so you still got it?
Yeah, right there. That might be what's wrong with me.
You know, Reggie Dean, when he was, I guess, probably a sophomore, junior in high school, Mike Satterfield and a bunch of them riding, he was in the back of the truck and fell out of it, and he ran over him. He was at Russell Hospital for,
Good gracious.
I may be wrong, probably 6 weeks in traction.
Really?
He's never had back. I'm talking about he was in the old Russell Hospital. He never had back trouble. And of course, he was a Green Beret jumping out of airplanes. So, and then some folks have never had anything like that, and they got back trouble. So go figure.
Now, let me ask you this. I was trying to tell somebody the other day, the old Russell Hospital I was born in, where was it at?
Where the
right across the road, track
board of Education is now.
The Board of Education?
Where
old Russell Employment Office was. No.
No. Oh,
No.
Well, you know where the old number 1 was? Back this side, you got the Board of Education. And then Ledbetter sets up his barbecue, fire truck barbecue.
That's where the old number 1 was.
Yeah, and then where the Board of Education was, that's where, that area right there is where the old Russell Hospital was.
I thought it was like if you come out of the Tractor Supply Road right there, where the ISD building was. What was right there? Was it Dr. Temple's office? Or Dr. Temple's office was right beside the library, wasn't it? You remember Dr. Temple's first office? It was in a house over there, and I think it might be where the real estate place is beside the library.
I'm not 100%.
I think.
I'm not 100% sure about that.
It was somewhere in there.
Where the old courthouse was, downtown Alex City. Upstairs used to be the library.
Okay.
Miss Hurd was a librarian.
Okay.
But it was upstairs. It was upstairs. Did you ever spend much time in a library? Do you like reading?
We had a library in Daviston. How big's that room behind that wall?
Not very
That's
big.
about how big it was. And there was a down this side over here was some books, and out here, and this part right here, there was an opening looking into the classroom.
This is Daviston.
In Daviston. And you ask a question? No, I did not like to read.
Oh, really?
But now I read.
I think it's a habit you got to take up when you're a kid.
I bet I read more now than I did as I was a kid.
What do you enjoy reading?
About cars and stuff and fixing something and learning something about how to do something. I mean.
So you use YouTube a lot?
I Google and YouTube is my best friend.
To work on your Broncos.
Yeah. And then a lot of times I'll do it and I'll snapshot that picture. And while I'm working on it, I'm reading it at the same time. I learned how to paint cars that way.
George Miranda, you come on up here. I just got to know if he could be here at 7:30.
And take, I went to trade school for mechanics, but a lot of stuff on this newer stuff wasn't in trade school when I was in there. So
they use Bondo steel.
It's not called Bondo, thank you. It's called body filler. Because you didn't want to buy a car with Bondo in it.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's called but yes,
exactly
we use something. I traded a pool table for a Bronco the other day.
Really?
Got me another. I had got down. It's a 79, another 79. I got rid of 2, so I was down to 10, so I'm back to 11.
You got more Broncos than some lots around here that have vehicles.
And all paid for.
Well, I bet.
But yeah, I did. That old the boy.
All running?
No. But now this one's going to run. Let me tell you, most of the Broncos I got, I know the history of the family that had them. Well, I thought I knowed all about this Bronco. Clyde Coker, preacher.
Yeah, I know Miss Clyde.
All right. He was preacher in Daviston. All right. Well, his 2 nephews, they drove this red and white Bronco to church every Sunday up there in Daviston. Well, so I knew the Bronco, where it come from. Well, a buddy of mine, Steve Sherham, everybody calls him Hoss, he had bought it from him. Well, him and his wife was going home and hit a cow. I mean, they tore that sucker all to pieces. It bent the frame over here and the whole front end's tore off of it. Well, while it's sitting there for him to fix it, here comes the tornado through Eagle Creek over there last year.
Yeah,
and the dang tree fell on it.
On the Bronco?
Yeah. Busted the back top and put 2 little dents back there in the corner that I can fix with body filler. And
why don't they call it Bondo anymore?
Because you don't want to buy a car with Bondo in it.
We'll be right back. Carlisle. They're located, of course, downtown Alexander City. Been there since 1914, and of course, they'll be open for breakfast here in just a little bit. They open at 8. Now, they got a Thursday special, hot dogs, all the way. 2 of them now, not with one of them, 2 of them with chips and a fountain drink, 16-ounce fountain drink, only $9. Go by and get you a good old hot dog at Carlisle in downtown Alexander City.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dayville. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dayville, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Anthony's Plumbing. You know the old boy, Anthony Waldrop. He's been fixing things.
596-1111.
That's right.
I mean, I've heard that number so much I know it.
People will call him because they'll call me every now and then, and they won't have this number. I want you to keep it handy, because especially with the holidays. I hope you don't have to call him, but if you do, he's licensed and insured. He does sewage work, plumbing work. That's Anthony's Plumbing, Anthony Waldrop, 256-596-1111. We were talking about hot dogs. If you can really sell them, you can make.
I mean, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, just selling a hot dog, bag of chips, and a Coca-Cola.
But let me tell you something about the restaurant business. It's probably the toughest restaurant. You tried it a bit with the Hog on the Hill.
Yep, and everybody rushes to it the first 2 months, and then it dies.
Yep.
You know, it's just it's amazing to me.
I got to brag on the place though. The Dairy Cream, Dadeville Road.
Oh man,
it's amazing. I don't care when you go down there, it's packed.
And we was coming. We was riding up, coming from Nashville the other day.
65.
And there's a Mexican restaurant everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly believe you could sell a turd at a Mexican restaurant and they still gonna flock in there and buy it. The dang places every one of them's full.
Yeah.
I ain't joking you. I told my wife, I said, Melissa, I believe you could put a turd in a Mexican restaurant and everybody's gonna flock to eat it. I mean, really.
Lord have mercy. Now, you still got a restaurant in Daviston?
Daviston, Mama's Country Kitchen. It's excellent and packed from Thursday to Sunday.
Sunday, okay, good.
Tonight, when Bronco night, when I get off at 5, the shop's, right behind the Daviston store. And the restaurant's right in front of the Daviston store. And Lord have mercy, you get behind an old lady, and I'm 62, I'm finna be that old person. But anyway, you get behind an old lady all the way from Alex City. They come from everywhere to go to Daviston to eat. You get behind some old people and you're going 43 miles an hour all Alex City to Daviston. Being early late for Bronco night.
Don't want to do that.
But yeah, she's packed from Thursday night to Sunday.
And then on the 11th of July, they'll have their farmers market.
Yeah, should have some good fresh produce by then. My tomatoes ain't doing worth a crap.
What else you got planned?
Pepper, squash, and tomatoes.
Too much rain?
I don't know, but they're getting full now.
Okay, good.
But usually we've had tomatoes, and peppers are later on. I got so many peppers now. I was going to bring you a bag.
What kind?
I got jalapenos, hot banana, sweet banana, and bell. And peppers are just coming off like crazy.
Do you eat them?
Eat 2 last night.
Okay.
They gonna burn in a little while.
I love my cayenne and my jalapenos, but this year I've noticed I'm backing off a little bit. Instead of eating 7 or 8 with a meal, I'm eating 3 or 4.
They gonna burn your belly.
Well,
we was talking about belly. That dang pepper might get your belly.
Well, it's good. They say it's good for you. It's got something in it that's good for you.
Now I'm gonna break a squash story to you.
All right.
I love squash.
Me too.
You do zucchini, an onion, a yellow squash, and a green tomato in your black iron skillet.
Green onion. Oh, green tomato.
A green tomato.
Really?
A green tomato.
Okay.
And
that's a
and a little garlic. And I cooked the first batch, and it was good. The second batch done the same way. But you couldn't eat it. It was so bitter, and it was just awful. Well, let me tell you what happened. I planted these squash right here, and I got to noticing outside around my fence, because I got it in the middle of the horse pasture. There was squash growing wild from the last year's,
gotten over there?
Gotten over there, and they was growing. So, man, the wild squash was better looking than my squash I'd planted. So we started picking them. You'll have to read about it, Google, about the squash growing wild at your garden. They got some kind of toxin or something in it. It made them bitter. So don't be eating your wild squash with your fresh squash.
I've never heard.
We hadn't either, but we read about it, and it tells you it's called something. It's got some kind of bacteria or something that's growed in the ground or
makes
whatever.
Sense.
But anyway, yeah, it burnt my squash.
So let me go back to that squash recipe. Squash, zucchini, onion, and
green tomato.
Green tomato.
Chop up some green tomatoes.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna get out and
a little bit of garlic.
Okay. I'm gonna get out and
see. I had blamed it but I know I'd done the first time, but I thought I might have scorched my olive oil. I cook it in little olive oil. I ate a lot of olive oil and drank it. But anyway, that squash was burnt.
Well,
I mean, absolutely burnt.
I hate that. What's some specials out at the depot? You got anything in the music depot right now? You really need to move?
I sold 2 guitars early yesterday morning. One had been shot with a gun.
Nobody was holding it, were they?
I doubt it, but I'm telling you, you could tell it was a 9mm bullet where it came out the back.
Wow.
But I sold it there. I picked up a customer from all around Phoenix City, and he comes up and buys a guitar. He come up and bought 2 yesterday, a Fender. And that was a Chinese-made Telecaster, but he bought it, and he said, "What's that with the holes in it?" And I said, "Make up your own story." Because we make up some stories at the depot.
I bet.
But it had 3 holes in it, bullet holes.
You'll be closed Saturday.
Be closed Saturday.
4th of July and Sunday,
and then be back Monday. And we giving away. We've got the gun, but the ladies in U-Site, I donated the gun to the ladies in U-Site. Her brother had cancer. Let's go this far. Just like Miss Ellen, he had cancer and then he had a heart attack. Had to have open heart surgery, so he's been out of work. It's one of them Jones boys that roofs a lot up there in New-Site. And I donated the gun, and they sold chances, so it's going to be given away. And
you know when?
Saturday.
Okay.
4th of July.
Can people still get tickets to it?
They can if they go up to Piggly Wiggly in New-Site. They can still buy tickets. $5 a piece, I think, or $5 for $20 if you buy them that way. And they're giving it away, and somebody will pick it up Monday, because you have to fill out gun paper to get a gun no matter what. That's a good story, too. Another story in itself. I won a shotgun when I was 17 years old. Wadley High School was selling chances on a pump Mossberg slug gun. I won it. I just went up there and picked it up at the principal's house. No paperwork, nothing. Back in the day, everybody had good sense.
Yeah.
You went to school, you window down, had a gun in the gun.
Oh, I know. I had, my truck had.
I'm surprised you didn't tell me I smelled like dope when I walked in.
You been smoking dope?
No, but I was behind the gold. There was a gold Honda van in front of me. And that sucker, he was smoking that old stinking dope. And it was just, I'm sitting there riding down the road. I said, I'm going to smell just like dope when I walk in there.
Well, I'm sorry.
You
get a buzz from it?
No, but that's pathetic.
I know, and it happens every day. Thank you so much for the...
First and last person. Yeah. I'm the last person, but the first person on your last list.
You're always first on my list. Y'all go see me at Depot Gun and Pawn, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Safe 4th to you and Melissa.
That's right.
We'll be right back. Oh, man, Coons is finally getting here. In fact, I'm going by and pick up mine today. Smoked and pulled Boston butt. I'm going to pick me up a pack for only $8.49. It's already done. All you got to do is just get the buns and baked beans and potato salad, and you ready to go. But for lunch today now, they got fried chicken, fried okra, creamed corn, mac and cheese, mixed green, black-eyed peas, and bread pudding. Go by and see Jennifer and the crew at Coons Corner Deli.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
And obituary is brought to you by friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mrs. Ruby Lee Granny Wise Mann 94 of Dadeville, will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Oak Ridge Community Church. Granny will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Burial will follow in the Wise Memory Gardens. The family will receive friends tonight from 5 to 7 at Langley Funeral Home. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a funeral service for Mr. Benjamin Drake Barrett, 22 of Dadeville, will be tomorrow at 2 at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Smyrna Cemetery. The family will receive friends tonight from 5 to 7 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And funeral service for Miss Janelle Brown Davis, 95 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 11 o'clock at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Alexander City Cemetery. The family will receive friends also tomorrow from 10 to 11 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you, and God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillaby Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillaby Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has what you need for your farming, mowing, and land management. Lake Martin Tractor has any size Mahindra tractor you need, along with hundreds of implements to get the job done. See our full line of rugged Spartan zero-turn mowers. Both Mahindra and Spartan still have 0 down and 0% interest. Check out the all-new Spartan Intimidator 4-door crew cab UTV with dump bed, or see the all-new Mahindra Rockstar HD. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280, Alex City.
Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials. That boy is open on Highway 63, right when you turn in to go to Wind Creek State Park. Where Tiny Homes is where you'll find Ronnie pits and mulch, pine straw, sand. They do deliver. I always like to remind you of that. And he's got a lot of other materials there too. I'm going to give you the number. If you don't remember it, just look up Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials, 256-537-3562. Whew. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about wore out from laughing, so we're going to try to settle down because Miss Patty's out here. She's bringing some class, and I don't know why she brought Patrick this morning, but the Michaels family with us out here from Patriot Park, formerly Pennington Park.
Correct.
Y'all just jumped in there from where Kurt and Lee were and just never missed a beat with the park. A lot of work over there.
Well, we tried. I can't say we've done the same job they've done yet. We're getting there. We're still learning a lot about it.
Are you pulling them in over there a good bit as much as you can, or they just don't answer your call anymore?
No, Kurt's been very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he's figured out he's got a little bit of time on his hands now, so he's going and visiting people and doing stuff that he's been wanting to do. So, but no, if I call him, he is right there, man. He is ready to help any way he can. So.
This had to be a joint thing when y'all were talking about buying this. You had to be a big part of that too, Patty.
Yes.
Did you say?
We're still working on that.
And we're still married, so it hadn't stopped.
How'd y'all meet? Where'd y'all meet?
Oh,
where are y'all from?
Southeast Texas.
Port Neches, Texas.
Okay. Both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I lived on 10th Street. Pat lived on 6th.
I'll be darned.
We married.
We started going together in junior high, got married in high school.
I'll be darned. Good for y'all.
First married couple that graduated from P&G.
And was that kind of taboo at the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, they didn't know what to do with us.
Yes.
It's true.
Why, and then where's the name of the...
All right, you know where Beaumont, Port Arthur?
Yep.
Port Neches is right between Beaumont and Port Arthur. Right there where all the refineries are.
Okay. Did you ever work in the refinery?
No, my dad did, but I experienced them, of course, because that's where they made during the Vietnam War napalm and Agent Orange, and so we got to smell all that good stuff all our lives.
You got to, so they made it there?
That's right.
What in the world they make it out of?
I have no clue. All I know is that those refineries work 24/7.
Maybe it's that bad pot that Andy was talking about.
It could have been. I don't know.
Throwing some of that in
Well,
there.
the taxes are really nice. We had the best high school. It looks like any rival, any college football team still do.
What was y'all's mascot?
Indians. Port Neches Indians.
I'll be darned. So y'all lived there all your life. Well, what brought you to Alabama?
Well, I got in the Army. We traveled, and then I got into the insurance business and ended up in California.
Really? Never knew that.
Oh, yeah. I lived there for 11 years.
Where?
About 10 and a half years, my worst time in my life.
It wasn't that. I liked it. He drove an hour and a half to work every day.
Oh,
worked in
It was
Santa
right
Monica.
outside of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a terrible place to live.
It was crowded then. It's more crowded now.
Yeah. So you drove an hour and a half. Well, you know what?
And that's if I left before 6 in the morning, I could do that. If I left after 6, it may take 2 hours, 3 hours.
There's still a lot of folks that live around here that drive to Birmingham.
Oh, sure.
Lincoln, Montgomery.
Yeah.
So it's still you go where you have to.
You do. You go where you go.
Sometimes. So you did that for 10 and a half years?
Yeah, well, 11 years, and then I had an offer to get into the software business for the insurance industry here, so I moved to Alabama. I want to get back in the South. You know? And it's the best move we ever made. We love it
We
here.
didn't know anything about Alabama, and of course we have 3 children. And they thought moving from California to Alabama is just like kill me now, But we got
Culture
here.
shock? Was it a culture shock?
For
Yes.
them, not
Oh,
for
them.
us.
Yeah.
Because they had, basically most of their life had been in the Austin, Texas area or into California.
Do they still live out there?
No, they
they're
came
all
here
here.
when they got
they
older
came-
and wanted to
Oh,
buy
yeah,
a
everybody's
house.
here
Oh,
now.
so everybody kind of bought in.
Every time they came, I said, look what you can have here and look what you can have there.
Boys and girls?
We have 2 sons and a daughter.
Okay. Children?
Yes, we have 15 grandkids and 3 great-grandkids.
Really? Wow. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. What do they call you?
Grampy.
Grampy.
And Anna.
And I love Grampy. I love
Grumpier.
And
Grampy.
Is he getting grumpier?
Oh, well, maybe.
Good for y'all. And we got 2 great grandsons, and it's just nothing like them.
We've always had a baby in the family.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Are y'all able to spend a lot of time with them?
Well, we have the lake house.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
They still live in Chelsea. One lives in Atlanta. The other 2 live in Chelsea, Indian Springs area.
Okay,
My
yeah.
son does.
Lord,
And-
that area's growing.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
well, everything's growing.
Yeah, you're right.
Even Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That whole area,
Chelsea, they're getting it. They're
Well, Dable. You know, in
Dable's going
Elliott
crazy.
City,
Can't get away from
there's
it.
just so much going on.
Chelsea's getting a Chick-fil-A.
No,
And a Target.
No, we don't care about Target.
I guess I didn't realize they didn't have a Chick-fil-A there.
Not in Chelsea.
Okay.
When we first moved there,
They
they
had
didn't even have
everything else, but
a,
they
you
didn't
know,
have
nothing was
Chick-fil-A.
there. But it's like everything else, it's gotten bigger. And,
Mm-hmm.
But our kids we still have the house in Chelsea.
Right.
And so we're back for baseball, soccer.
Oh, yeah.
all
Oh, my
that.
gosh.
Yeah.
Like
Something
a
going on
never-ending
all
story.
the time.
Mm-hmm. All the
Never-ending
time.
story.
Well, there's a lot of baseball and soccer fields. Soccer's really grown. Let me tell you what, soccer, I think the USA won yesterday.
night, yeah.
I mean, it's just, and the Braves won. I got that's something. I ain't talked about them much lately because my mom always said if you can't say anything good about anybody, you just don't say anything. But they, even Austin Riley got a hit, and so hopefully this is going to be that slump that they started out just it was so much fun to watch them because they were winning almost every series, and then they hit a slump, and man, but so hopefully they're back on. I just had to throw that back in.
I don't blame you.
What have y'all seen? And let me tell you something. I know you may know Mr. Donald Payne at Payne's Furniture downtown. And I told this yesterday, and I told it while Chuck, your mayor, was out here from Dadeville. I asked Donald there. I said, with all these boutiques and restaurants, I said, have you seen an increase in your business? He said, I sure have. Foot traffic. It gets people in.
Yeah.
So that just made me feel so good when I heard that. So we always preach shop at home. Yeah. So whether you're in Elliott City or Dadeville, shop at
just
home.
local.
Because these businesses, they depend on all of us.
Right.
I mean, Patriot Park, they depend on.
Yeah, and
you
we're
depend on them
working,
too.
and we're spending a lot of time with the mayor trying to figure out how to increase people, coming to Dadeville. And, I'm kind of working on this little deal called Destination Dadeville.
Destination Dadeville, I love it.
How to draw people in and what we can do around town. We bought, with the farmers market we're putting in, we're going to put an artisan market in. I've got a guy who wants to put a meat market, specific meat market in and things.
At Patriot Park.
Well, right next to it. I bought some property right next to it.
Okay.
That's there. So we're kind of incorporating everything to make it a community type of environment and tie it all together.
Are y'all people with vision?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think if you do,
Well, Pat has more vision. I was just trying to put the brakes on him sometimes because he goes with more than we can handle kind of thing.
I always call it a God thing.
That's it, and that's why we got it. It was absolutely.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You get a. It's not the true vision, but you get a guidance. Somehow you get it. It's like you just know it needs to be done.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, let's go do it.
And the man upstairs pushing you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Well, let's just stay right on in Dadeville, Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce. I was talking to Peggy Bullard yesterday at Little Lambs, and she's a big salesman for Dadeville too, and she loves that Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce because she's been such a huge part of it. You can be a part of it too. Go by and see Bridget and the folks at Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, downtown Dadeville, right next to the courthouse.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
And come on back in here and join us with the Michael family out here, Miss Patty and Patrick out here. Talking about Patriot Park, y'all just had a flag ceremony, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah,
we had the Memorial Day service.
Memorial Day,
And then
okay.
during Memorial Day, at the end of it, we did a flag retirement of the 2 flags that were flying at Patriot Park because they were pretty bad shape.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so we replaced those and did the flag retirement ceremony for those flags. But we found that there's a lot of people around town that have a bunch of unserviceable flags, and they were looking for a way to to deal with that.
Yeah, we'll have another one.
So that's what we're doing Saturday morning.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, we're going to be having a full-fledged flag ceremony, retirement ceremony.
How fitting is that?
Yeah, and that was kind of why we waited till the 4th to do it. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to explain the proper ways to retire the flag. There's
Yes, sir.
several ways that are defined by the government on
Yes,
how
sir.
to do it properly,
Right.
with honor. And so we're going to talk about those and then let everyone bring their flags that need to be retired and participate in the program and do it right there. So it's we have a lot of people that have told us they're bringing them. The fire station's got some that people have turned in. The American Legion's going to be there doing some. So
A lot of times churches take them up too. I know the Catholic Church.
they might.
does.
No one from the churches have contacted me, but the word's out that it's going to be available for anybody to come.
So
if you want-
if you have torn, tattered flags, this is the perfect place to do it
Absolutely.
and do it right.
Absolutely.
And do it right, because it is a
and learn the
procedure.
methodology, learn how it's done the proper way, and it's and you won't reach back and wipe your hands on the flag.
Yeah, exactly right. Does the what's the 4th of July mean to you?
Well, it's
you've been in the service.
been in the service.
You know the people. You know the ones that's made it and the ones that didn't make it.
Oh yeah. There's been a lot of that, and
Military wife.
yeah. But we've traveled all the world. I've lived outside this country. I've been to every continent but Africa.
Wow.
And
does that make you appreciate?
It does.
Okay.
People,
You too?
these people
You've been
who talk about how bad the United States is, they've got to be people who've never been outside the United States to experience what the rest of the world is like. It's so different. There's they don't even understand what opportunities are here and the freedom we have and the availability of everything. It just blows my mind. And
We did a short-term mission in Bolivia, and there were 16 of us in our team, and just to have a bathroom and just to have
running water.
Wow.
And you don't, or even doctor. Pat got real sick there, so it was just a.
We take it for granted here.
Yeah. And on our way back from the jungle where we were at to La Paz, we got stopped by
The militia.
the militia that was trying to overthrow the government.
Wow.
I mean, it.
We don't know how
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. You just
I
don't
think
know.
everybody should have, right after high school, they should require the kids to go somewhere for a short-term mission.
I agree with you.
To make them, because
See-
they don't know.
To see what
Our
you
grandkids don't
got.
even know about 9/11 because they weren't born then. So they don't even really know war,
We're coming on 25 years. Did that happen?
No, that's amazing.
Where were y'all when that happened?
We were out of the country when it happened.
Really?
We were on a cruise. We were actually on the island of Dominica on a jungle tour. And we pulled up to this little fruit stand or whatever it was, and this lady goes, "You American?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, they're bombing America,
That's
bombing
what she
America."
said.
And I'm
Really?
like, I thought she was like,
I told Pat they don't like
they
America.
don't like us, So
I thought she said, we're going to bomb
yeah,
America.
we didn't quite
wow.
understand. So we
Right.
get back to the cruise ship, and man, there was security, machine guns everywhere.
Really?
Checking. Yeah, it was an interesting.
So
Rest of the
that's where you
cruise.
were on 9/11 that morning?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is before cell phones.
Yeah.
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 So our kids were still in the States, and our son was in the Navy at the time. And of course, they get called. And so my daughter, anyhow, the whole family was coming together, and we're trying to get back to them. So
Even on a cruise ship, security got.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden.
And then when we got back, it left out of Puerto Rico, and they had shut the airports down. And so at the table we were at, so happened we had met a couple that owned some hotels in Puerto Rico. And he said, "No, don't worry, I'll get you. I've got a room for you. When we get back." But they had opened it up the night before we got back into port. But it took them what normally takes to clear, you get in at 6 in the morning, you're off by 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We didn't get off till almost noon because security checking everybody,
Wow.
everything. So
And they have since. 9/11, as far as security, it woke everybody up.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and the same.
And I guess I know we were just finishing the show. We had the TV on out here, and I personally thought it was just an accident. The first one, even the second one, it never dawned on me what was fixing to happen. And of course, we've all seen so much documentaries since then. But
Well, nobody ever thought of a suicide bomber in the States, because Pat and I talked about security and, with his military, and he says, it's never going to happen, Patty, that's like the dome, basically. But nobody ever thought somebody would, drive a plane into a tower.
Did we have our guard down a bit?
Oh, man, we still do.
Still, we
still do. I mean, think about what's happened over the last several years, what's happened and what they've allowed into the country, and they're trying to clean it up now, but it's not done.
Patriot Point means a lot to both of y'all, being military.
Yeah.
Pennington Park had its name. I mean, it was, and it fit for the area.
Right.
But then you're talking about it kept pulling you to do this, and then you buy it.
There's not enough patriotism in this country. And, anything we can do to help re-instill a thought of, we owe this country.
Sure.
This country is taking care of every one of us. And, there's a lot of people who take it for granted and actually resent it. And it's,
Do you think that the 250 years, that's kind of
that's
woke
amazing.
people? You think that's woke a lot of folks up for freedom, or is it short-lived?
I think there's a lot of people that had a spirit already that this is really exciting for, but there's a lot of people, this means nothing to them. In fact, they resent it. And they're trying to...
That's a head shaker.
I know.
But 9/11 made us get our people that never flew a flag at their house. We all went out and got flags.
There wasn't enough flags.
Yeah. Folks, let me tell you what, don't ever take America for granted. It's one of the... We've been here for a while. Hope to be here for a lot longer. Thank y'all so much for coming out here. Congratulations on everything you got going with 15 grandchildren.
They're all coming in today.
Three
Cousins
great.
are coming in.
It don't get any better than that. Yeah. Y'all have a safe 4th there. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, I got a brand new flyer on that. I just printed it out this morning. I'm gonna find it for you right now. With every new and used vehicle purchased in July, beautiful American flag kit will go home with you. And that's just goes on top of already the bargains they have at Glenn Smith in Opelika.
The Lake Martin Songwriters Festival welcomes the Marcus King Band with special guests Jeffrey Steele and Charlie Argo live at the AMP July 25th. Tickets on sale now.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
The Lake Martin Songwriters Festival welcomes the Marcus King Band with special guests Jeffrey Steele and Charlie Argo live at the AMP July 25th. Tickets on sale now.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Oh, it's 75 right now. It's going up to 95. It's going to be a hot day. Stay hydrated. Please stay hydrated. Make sure your children, your animals, your neighbors stay hydrated. It can be very dangerous. Tonight, 75 for a low, 73 for a low. Mostly clear. No rain to speak of really the next couple of days. And then 4th of July through about Tuesday next week, we got about a 50-50 chance each and every day. Low 90s, low 70s at nighttime. It's a 5-day forecast brought to you by Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. Denise Walls was supposed to be on this morning with Lake Martin Economic Alliance, but her daughter, she texted me earlier, her daughter was at the emergency room. So Denise, we're thinking about you, hoping everything's okay there. And he's just like the cavalry. He's coming to my rescue this morning, the one and only director of the Cancer Center right here in Alexander City, Russell Medical UAB, George Miranda.
Morning to everybody.
I appreciate you doing it. I had him down because next week is the Cancer Thrivers meeting, and it kind of sneaked up
right.
on me.
And I think it's the 7th.
Yeah, next Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Right. 1 o'clock on Tuesday, the 7th of July, at the Cancer Center in the conference room. You come in the front door and tell Angie you're there for the support group, and she'll send you there. Yeah. And so it's free. It's for anybody who is a cancer survivor and currently treated or have finished treatment. You used to come. I mean, you're still dealing with a lot of after effects. So, and it's just to find a group of camaraderie, a group that can help you get through ask the questions and deal with the struggles that you have.
Let me ask you, I don't think we've ever asked you this question. Did you bring in any of the doctors, any of the people who work in chemo, work in radiation?
Occasionally,
But
especially
I think that's-
if we get onto a topic that people want to hear about, then we'll have them come in and talk. And being at 1 o'clock now, because we used to do it at 5.
Right.
But being at 1 o'clock now, it's a little bit easier to grab one of the docs if there's
exactly
a
right.
question, right? That doesn't happen a lot, but we have that option. Because I don't want to talk about, my wife will tell you I'm really good at talking about things I know nothing about.
Nancy, come on. You talking about somebody else.
But when it comes to medical advice, obviously I'm not a doctor, I'm not clinical, so I don't have any business giving people medical advice.
Yeah.
But I got experts right down the hall, so that works out good.
Well, you're talking about the experts, the doctors, but you got those nurses, those people that work there. We know. I mean, when I talk about the cancer center, we know between Ellen's chemo, her radiation, even our 6-year-old grandson, he would go back there with her and ask a lot of questions, and I think it was good. It was good for him.
It's better to know.
He made sure she was covered up. He's got a big old WW's got a big old heart. So, but the people who work there, most of them have been there for a while too.
They have. We don't have a lot of turnover, and I think it's because first of all, we hire quality.
You do that,
folks. I don't just mean good at what they do and good at what they know, because they do. They're very good at giving chemo or taking care of. I wish I could claim I hired all of them.
Okay.
I did hire a handful of them, but I actually inherited when I came to work here in 2020. I already had a great crew.
Right.
Now, we've had a little bit of turnover, but we've been able to fill those spots with some really high quality people. They approach it as a ministry. They approach it as a mission. It's a calling.
Yeah,
it's not
I
just
agree
a
with that.
clock punching kind of job for them.
Not at all.
And you'll see that when you spend time with them.
What month did y'all move here? Or what month did you
I started
start?
working in November. We got the house on December 30th. I closed on the house. So the first day I lived in it was January of 2021.
Okay, so COVID was still.
It was still going pretty strong,
Yeah.
And actually, we had a second spike in March, I guess the spring of 2021. It was pretty bad. So we thought we were kind of on the tail end of it about then.
How did y'all handle it at the cancer center, or I guess you were able to talk from the ones from March?
Yes,
that March when it started.
I kind of missed the hardest part of it. But the crew, the cancer, the physicians were great. They got on top of it. We figured out protocols for taking care of patients. We would test. We were testing everybody, right? And we'd go out. A nurse or the lab tech would go out in the parking lot and test the patient. And if they were not positive, we would bring them into the. We still had to treat. I mean, even if they were positive, we had to find ways to put them. We have a couple rooms, with doors on them that we could close
kind of
off.
isolated.
Yeah, but we had to be extremely careful. And I will say, nobody caught it from anybody else in the cancer center. We were so careful, wearing masks, wearing gloves, washing hands. But it was stressful for the staff.
I just can't imagine what they went through then. And most of them made it through it. I mean, as far as stayed on.
They did. We a few of us got COVID, through that period. None of us had a really bad, in terms of the cancer center staff, had a really critical experience with it. But not that it was easy. But
no.
But we got through it.
I got a brag on Remy Thornton over in radio.
Uh-huh,
she just got engaged.
She did.
And she's just here again. She's one of those you just fall in love with. I mean, Ellen and I did too, because I was out there a lot. But you just fall in love from Angie Strickland all the way
through.
Both sides.
Remy's a Coosa County girl.
Sure.
She thankfully she's really tied to the land and tied to the family, because otherwise she'd be working somewhere where they pay her a lot better than we do. But she really wanted to be to stay close to home, and it's amazing how much she knows and how smart she is for her age. She's young.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think she's 24. I think.
Yeah.
So she's very impressive. and of course, she and Linda back there in radiation, they love on the patients. They make them comfortable.
I know they do.
It's funny to see people say, "Man, I can't wait to go to radiation." You know.
Well, I know we say this all the time, but it's the truth. It's a calling. It's what the man upstairs said. This is where you need to be, and then we all get to see it. You know, like you said earlier, nobody's punching a clock out there. They go out there because they treat everybody the same.
That's right.
And that means a lot to you as a director, I would think.
That's right. That's right. I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to manage a group like that.
Yeah.
That are there for the right reasons. They want to come to work. They want to take care of the patients. That you know, I don't have people calling out sick. You know, we do have trouble covering vacations because we're so what do you call what they call it when you don't have a lot of staff. I mean, you're slim. You know? We're trying to be responsible stewards.
Do you need to hire more folks? Or is it where?
I would like to hire a couple more support staff. The issue is generating the revenue to be able to cover those positions.
What support
well,
staff?
What I'd really love to have is a nurse navigator. We had one for a little while.
Tell me what that is.
Well, a nurse navigator is a clinical person who meets with patients. So you know, cancer care is very complex, right? You have a lot of doctors to see. You have a lot of treatments to do. Sometimes you have to go to Birmingham. Y'all know this. It's to navigate that process is difficult. It's like trying to run a boat in the shallows when the lake is down. Try not to hit the stumps, right? So the nurse navigator is a person that keeps you on track, make sure you are getting the right care at the right time at the right place, and coordinates that care and make sure that the ball doesn't get dropped. And then another extra layer of TLC. So she spends time, or he, I guess it could be a he, spends time with the patient, explains things, educates, gives emotional support. I've found that for the brief time we were able to do this, we did it with the breast surgery clinic and the breast cancer patients. It made a significant difference in their experience.
Communication's everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's huge.
95%.
And it's not just here. I'm talking about y'all communicating with UAB and other places that you've got to stay in contact with.
Right. And I think that's where it's
we
critical
saw that.
In a rural center like ours. When you do have to have patients go to East Alabama for one thing or go to Birmingham for another thing, and it's got to tie into the rest of that treatment course.
Exactly right.
You know, keeping all that together, getting the records. You know, we send somebody to another hospital, we have no idea what they do to them unless we can get the records. Get the films. You know, there's no film anymore, right? It's all digital. But they can transmit.
Come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. They can transmit all that information electronically so that we have the pictures, you know. So there's a lot of background work. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
A lot of moving pieces.
Lots.
I mean, because we saw, and I got a thing, I think, you know, this doctor communicates with this doctor, this director communicates with this director, and the nurses. You all got to be on the same page. Do y'all have a lot of meetings?
We don't have that as many meetings here as I did in my previous jobs. We do a lot of in the hallway meetings, right?
Yeah.
We do a lot of one-to-ones. I do a lot
I think
of
it's even better. I think that's even better.
I think it is. Well, every time you pull everybody together for a meeting, number one, they're not at the front lines taking care of the patients. Number two, I always look at it like I've got 8 people sitting around this table and I'm paying them each X amount of money for an hour. And so that meeting costs that much money.
I've never looked at it that way.
Wasn't being spent with direct patient care, right? So, and we're small enough that we can, between emails, between my just going to each area and talking to folks, we can keep all in touch without having to pull everybody out a lot. I have one monthly staff meeting.
Okay.
That runs try to keep it to about 20 minutes. And then, of course, each of the little areas will have their daily meetings. Every morning I go to every department and see what's going on that day. I look at, are there any issues? I talk to the staff. Is their equipment working? Do we have any problems with supplies? Are we having any staffing issues coming up? And then we get together, and Katie Dark and I, who's my operations manager, and we'll try to kind of go ahead and fix things before they break every day.
Let me tell you something. I hope you never I hope you never have to give them any business, and that's the truth. We'll be right back. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton. You know, I just want to say one thing, and just, I know that these guys, these gals are very patriotic there, and they just want to say a happy 4th of July to you, but a safe 4th of July to you, and God bless the USA.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, clearing and grading.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
And welcome back to the show. A few birthdays. Henry Worthy, that's Skipper's lovely wife. Happy birthday to you, Mallory Shores. And we were just talking about Forbes Auto Sales, Robert's lovely wife, Miss Lila Blankenship Forbes. Happy birthday to you today. When's your birthday?
May 11th.
May 11th.
Yeah, I didn't get a present.
I left on the back steps.
The back steps?
Yeah.
I bet the raccoons got it. Hey, look, I know we're trying to be serious here, and I know this is the 250th anniversary, and I'm loving it. I was born in New Jersey. I'm a full-blooded American, but my family's from Brazil. So World Cup. Now, I didn't think the United States was going to make it as far as they have. They actually have a really good team this time around. But I'm gonna pull for the United States, but I'm also pulling for my peeps, Brazil.
Well,
and I got you.
Oh wow, thanks. I pull for them too, but I'm all USA.
Now, if USA and Brazil play each other, I don't think they're going to be able to. But if they do, then we'll have to figure that out. But
why has soccer gotten so popular? What has triggered it? Because it's on fire right now.
It is. I think that we had a generation of kids grow up playing soccer.
Yeah,
when you and I were coming up, we
Never
didn't know what it was. Well, I knew what it was because my family's from Brazil.
I coached Kenny Jr. and Will, or helped coach, and all I got out of it was good hollering at kids.
Yeah, well, maybe they ran your kids down so they actually fell asleep. That was the whole point of having to do soccer.
But it's so popular with the little ones, but nationwide.
Yeah. Well,
TV.
I think baseball and football has such a hold on our country.
Yeah.
It just took a while for soccer to catch on. And it just finally did, and we've raised a generation. I think that's why the United States team is so good. We actually have a generation of Americans who've played soccer since they were 5 years old.
I ain't thought about that.
And they know the game better. It's like anything else. You learn it later in life. You're never going to be, 100%. But now we've been able to have some born and bred, true football players.
Okay.
So it's been fun to watch the United States really compete this time around.
Coming up in high school, did you play sports?
No. I tried. I got cut every time. Football was too small and scrawny. Basketball, I couldn't hit the goal if I was sitting on the ring and dropping the ball. I run track a little bit, but I had a lot of trouble with my ankles and it hurt a lot. So I just couldn't keep it up. But I was pretty fast actually. I just couldn't do it. I was the band geek. Okay.
Okay. What instrument did you play?
I played clarinet.
I didn't know that.
Clarinet. Yeah.
I'm learning something about you. You geek you.
I was pretty good too. I was third chair. But marching clarinet, that was kind of for the sissies. So.
Can you play it today?
Oh no.
Don't you wish you could?
I do wish I could. And maybe when I retire, I'll find me a used clarinet and I'll pick it back up.
I ain't heard you. I'm just talking about my neighbors.
Because all the rats in your yard would leave.
I was just talking about all my neighbors on Pet Street yesterday, day before yesterday. We talk about it's all Mayberry and it is all the front porches and all that. Yeah. But with this hot weather lately, I ain't seen anybody sitting outside on the front porch.
I tried it for about 5 minutes yesterday.
Oh, it's just not comfortable.
Yeah.
And I take a lot of pride where I live, Alexander City, small town, USA, living on an old house. Yours is older than ours,
yeah,
but they
1900.
just the character they have in them, and that's why I tell Ellen all the time because I just love that old house. It's got all these the creeks in it, and it hadn't leaked in a while, thank goodness.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, and that you do when you get an old house, you inherit some issues.
Sure.
There's not a straight line or a square wall or door anywhere. Right? But they have such character, and they're built to last.
Oh yeah.
I've been into my house. I mean, the joists that are down there, incredibly.
Yeah, I've seen ours.
Yeah.
Just somebody that really understands building, they would say, "Wow, they don't build them like this anymore." Yeah. What would you like to see come to Alexander City?
What would I like to see come to Alexander?
I know you got an Italian restaurant that's fixing to open back up, and I think it's going to be the real deal.
Right.
What Castelluccio was.
Right.
I think it's going to be the real deal.
Due Amici, I saw that. I think there's a steak place coming.
We're looking. There's talk of that.
That would be great.
I didn't know if you and Nancy had anything that y'all would love, because y'all.
Well, when you first asked the question, first thing I thought was, I'd love to see us bring some industry in here.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Me too.
And
Me too.
I think that's the basis for everything
Yeah,
else,
me
right?
too.
We're not going to be able to sustain a lot of service economy if we don't have,
You're right.
something, foundation to build on. But I think a Korean restaurant, I would love a Korean restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, and we have some Koreans in town.
Oh, yeah.
They hide out. You don't see them much, but I think that they would certainly like it. My grandson's half Korean.
Didn't know that.
So his mom has exposed us to some real
Okay,
good
yeah.
home cooking Korean, and it's really good. So that would be kind of cool.
You and Nancy cook a lot.
Nancy cooks a lot, and I get in her way. Yeah,
Oh,
mostly.
okay.
Well, I
Okay.
do grill. I'll
Okay.
grill, but otherwise,
What's your go-to grill? What do you enjoy
filet
really?
mignon.
Oh, yeah. Just nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing like
back
it.
when I could afford it.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. I went to Pig the other day and got 5 breasts, chicken breasts with the skin on it and the bone for like $5 and something. And I'm gonna go back and get me some more, throw it in the freezer because that's good.
Pretty good.
And
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I enjoyed grilling that. I don't grill like I used to. I used to grill out just about every night, but I just don't. Because I'm the type of guy, if I'm going to grill, I'm going to put it on, and it's going to take care of itself. I'm not going to stay out there and flip it and flop it. It's going to just take care of itself.
Yeah.
I know how to, I can go back and check on it. But
Yeah.
what y'all doing for the 4th?
We're going to be in Atlanta.
Okay.
It's an Atlanta weekend.
Tell
so-
Nate I said hello.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'll post a picture.
Yeah.
We'll see him Saturday on the 4th. And then.
That's their son.
Yeah. Brazil plays on Sunday.
Okay.
So
Who they play?
they're playing, who I forget now.
How long does a soccer match last? Is that how I know?
Forever. It's theoretically 90 minutes,
Okay,
but they have
okay.
stoppage time at each half, right? 45 minutes, half, stoppage time. That's for all the flopping and acting, Academy Award acting that they do on the ground. And so then they'll add 6-7 minutes each
Okay.
end of each quarter. So at the end, it's probably about 100 minutes total. I don't know how they don't fall over and die.
I'm finding out about it. We'll be right back and wrap it up. Well, I got them right here in front of me. Keys to Summer on Kalijah Country, 97.5. Set your hunt on fire and head to the gap. Find that key in the rocks laying flat. Set your hunt on fire and head to the gap. Find that key in the rocks laying flat. Go.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons, while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadneck Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot. Be cool.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Hey everybody, hot summer prices have dropped at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Drive home today in a brand new GMC Sierra 1500 with savings up to $15,750 off MSRP. Or get 0% financing for 60 months. Need more power? New GMC Sierra 2500 HD with savings up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or get 4.9% financing for 60 months. Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Y'all come on out. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the cancer survivors. You
Yeah.
guys come on out the 7th of July,
Tuesday.
1 o'clock. Tuesday, the 7th of July, 1 o'clock at the Cancer Center. If you have cancer, had cancer, want to talk about it, come see us. It's free.
Yeah, do you see it picking up? As far as people coming at that 1 o'clock?
It's a handful.
Okay,
It's a handful.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's hard for people to feel vulnerable enough to do that.
Yeah. But again, this is free, and you don't have to, like you say, you don't have to have been treated at
You
the cancer center
do
here.
not have to be a Russell Medical
Yeah, mhm.
patient. We don't care.
And again, we hope you never have to.
No.
Happy and safe 4th of July
Thank
to you and
you.
Nancy. And
Same to
again,
you.
tell my buddy Nate, skate, don't donate. Folks, y'all have a good day. We'll see you back out here.
God bless the USA.
Yes, right.